if your parents just introduced you to a man and said, D, this is your future husband, how would you feel?
Is he rich? Is he private jet rich? If he's not, my answer would be hell no.
Even if I even think of my siblings, like my sisters, my brothers, in my entire family, I think I'm the only person who was never introduced a man.
Let me say it, I'm suffering every day.
Hey, back at it again. It's Binti Talks. Woo, woo, woo. I'm so excited today. I don't know why.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel excited. Ooh, you can see we have thingies here. Yeah.
All right. Before we jumpstart to our topic today, shout out to our amazing partners, Serengeti Apple, for supporting us on this episode. Serengeti Apple is a premier sparkling cider.
It's beautiful, and I think for this conversation it's the right drink for it, because this is gonna be a spicy one. Listen, I think moving forward every conversation is spicy, and this is the right occasion for it.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm already tempted.
Are you tempted to what? You want to try it? You want to test it? Ah, hell yeah, let's go on, because me waga si
I swear to God.
Oh my God,
I am thirsty. I won't even lie. I am thirsty.
Let us sample this Serengeti apple. Okay. Do you want me to pour it for you?
Yes, please. Thank you. I like the glasses.
I
Like
know,
they
they're
make
so
you look
pretty.
like a queen. Like
That's
so,
so
like
pretty.
the glasses. Like it makes me like, oh, I'm drinking a champagne. It's like a little pinky.
It's a sparkling cider. So it fits the occasion. Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo.
Me, I won't lie. I've been thirsty. Like I've been genuinely thirsty. But I like the apple. Like I like the fact that it has an apple like flavor. So for me, like I love that. I like sweetie things, except wine. Oh, my wine should always be dry. But
okay.
I think if it's a cider, I prefer like
And it's the right balance, if you ask me. It's you can enjoy, like you can want to drink more and more. So I think it's good.
And it's a slow burn. A slow burn for sure. But anyways,
what I like. Anyways, let's move on.
let's move to the hot spicy topic now.
Okay. So, D, I have a question for you. I have a very, 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 very hot question for you.
Bring it on.
Which is going to...
I'm also drinking my Serengeti apple to get my gear on.
Okay, which is going to dive us into the topic. So, D, right now, if your parents just introduced you to a man and said, D, this is your future husband, how would you feel? Or what would be your reaction?
I think I will have mixed feelings because if he's rich, like we are talking private jet rich, nigga, I will not say anything. I will say
Embu subiri kwanza. Mambo ya private jet uko tumefikaje? Let's start kidogo. Oh, listen, let's start kidogo.
Umeuliza swali.
Okay.
Umeuliza swali. If my parents came and told me this is your...
They introduced you to a man, this is your future husband. What would have been your reaction?
So this would be my reaction. Kwanza, if like, nauliza obviously, is he rich? Is he private jet rich? If he's not, my answer would be hell no. Like hell no. But if he's rich and we're talking private jet rich, my answer is going to be like, Dad, I will say yes to whatever you want me to do. I will get married to him.
Okay, let's go back. Let's come back to the reality of things. I like your thinking, honestly. Even me, if the man is private jet rich, okay, I'll be like, but like, okay, definitely yes. But in reality right now, okay, I want us like to bring it like in reality. Okay, I'm going to say for myself, I don't think my family has connections to people with private jets. I don't think they have connections with private jets. But I could say, I think I'll not use the word comfortable. Comfortable from my own perspective. I'm not like comfortable is anybody's perspective. So my perspective of comfortable. So I'm not gonna put a value to it in terms of this amount or this amount. I don't know. I don't have the figure in my head. But if it's a person that is gonna make my life comfortable and make me lean into my soft feminine energy, and someone that we can connect. Okay, you know what? Let's just say it as is. It's an arranged marriage. You know? So kwa sababu umeletewa mtu. Okay? But definitely it's arranged. But I don't think my parents actually even know what I want. Okay, my mom has passed, but my dad definitely doesn't know what I want. Even if I even think of my siblings, like my sisters, my brothers. In my entire family, I think I'm the only person who was never introduced a man in my family. So I don't think they know what I want.
I think it doesn't matter whether they know you or not. It's all about, this is now from my personal experience. What happens is my extended family, my mom's sister, my dad's sisters or brothers or whoever, they find out that there is a guy looking for a girl. So they're like,
a wife, not a girl, a wife.
A wife.
Because we're not dating at this point. It's straight bam bam marriage.
So a wife. So they would ask like my mom, like, is she available to get married? And my mom would ask me like, there is this guy. Literally my first question would be like, is he rich? I kid you not. Even my sister who is in Kenya, she messaged me. She's like, oh, there's a guy who likes you. My first question was, is he rich? Because if you're bringing a guy to me, and if it's supposed to be an arranged marriage, or if you want me to get into that arrangement, nigga has to be rich. Because if not, I would rather go and look for the love and suffer myself.
Speaking of looking for love and suffer yourself, have you found someone who, at this point, you can say, because this is now comes to love marriages, okay? So arranged marriages versus love marriages. Sawa, tuko in the age whereby love marriages are more prominent, because arranged marriages zamani zilikuwa mostly for, family, bringing
society,
together wealth, society, building monarchies and kingdoms and stuff like that, which makes sense by then. But right now, we're in a society whereby it still happens, but it's not as common as it used to back then. So we have so many love marriages these days, okay? So in your opinion, do you think the love... have you found the love that you feel like you can get marriage with? Has it helped you? The fact that now you have the freedom to choose a man in quote unquote love marriage sense. Imekusaidia au bado tu you're in the streets?
I'm suffering every day. Literally suffering every day, because with honestly speaking, love should not be this suffering. Like, it should not be. And I'm now learning to understand that like as I go forward, as I move forward, as I'm living my life, is when I'm trying to learn that love should not be suffering. But I don't know why it has been normalized that love is suffering. So love marriage, I would love to do I'd love to be in a love marriage, but at the moment right now, everyone has normalized love equals to suffering. So I don't want to get into that love marriage and then all it brings me is suffering, because even from my own personal experience, I've loved and all I'm doing is can't even sleep at night because I don't even know if he's alive. So I don't want that. So I would rather get into an arranged marriage who is a rich guy, or and even like a marriage in it, knowing that there is at least money involved, as opposed to love marriage.
Okay, so what I'm hearing from you right now is you would prefer an arranged marriage if you are quite sure that the partner that is being introduced to you is already sorted in terms of finances, which, let's not lie to each other, Hapa. I know people be like, oh my God, these girls sound materialistic. At the end of the day, girl, everybody wants safety. They want security. And that's one of the biggest things, finances. So I usually don't like this thing whereby people are like, oh my God, you're so materialistic. At the end of the day, we all like money. That's what I usually like to say. We all like money at the end of the day. We like to feel safe. We like to feel provided for, which is quote unquote what I would say most women would be looking for. And I'm not saying, okay. And also, so when it comes to, me, I think I would say yes to an arranged marriage. Oh my God, it's like I'm really thinking about it. So Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, they were introduced to each other with their mutual friends.
Kwanza mimi, I don't even believe that's bullshit, but okay, carry on.
Okay, I don't know. From the stories that I've seen, at least as
Yeah.
far as the information that we have,
Yeah.
the stories that we saw online and stuff is that they were introduced together by mutual friends. I could say, okay, I don't know if that's arranged, but sort of it was arranged for them to meet. And then moving forward, it was them who chose to, be with each other.
Yeah.
I think an instance like that, I would not mind, in the sense that there is this person who is intentionally looking to find a wife, and probably my friends think, or whoever think we are a right match, and then we take it up from there. Because I think the process of finding someone which is the most hectic process katika love marriages. Kwamba utateseka we, you will be in the streets, there will be people who show you shege, men will do this, women will, like, it's like the entire process of finding a prospect that is actually it's a very exhausting process. So if you ask me, I think if that is also considered arranged marriage, so probably I would veer into that. Yeah.
But you know what? Let me make this more controversial. Kwa sababu, what is marriage? Let's start with that. Achana na arranged marriage, achana na love. What is marriage? It's just a piece of paper. Because if it's a love marriage, that means two people who are already in that mutual bubble, mutual world, right? Marriage is just authenticating that. Officially, legally, maybe, I would say. Why do you have to take that step anyways? Like, if you are already together in that bubble, you're already living together, you're already doing everything that a husband and wife are doing, why legalize it?
I think I get what you're saying. I get your point. Kwamba, marriage is a piece of paper, and it's very important to legalize it, because at the end of the day, I think I was also having this discussion with one of the friends. Marriage cannot only build on the foundation of love, because love is very fluid. Today you might love the person, tomorrow you might not love the person. But in between those years that those people are together, they've probably built wealth together. They've built significant achievements, and not only from the financial side. There is children, there is yani partner so much to the sense that both of you have contributed something in there. Now, the legality is very important, because at the end of the day, it's not like, I don't think people get married because they want to get divorced, but it's something that is very common, and sometimes it's inevitable. So it's very important, because it protects both of you. It protects you, the man, and it also protects the woman. Ile mwisho wa siku isije kaonekana kama yani ni only one person is done who gained from this, or this person lost from this. You find a woman saying, I gave my entire life for this marriage, nini, and then I didn't get anything out of it. Or the man probably thinks from his side he's being cornered from the. So I think, yes, it's a piece of paper, but it's very essential. But if I think it's just us saying kwamba, yes, it's a piece of paper, but it has to be more than that. So it cannot only just be love, and it cannot only be legal. It has to be a fine balance of the two. Mimi, that's my opinion.
I think I get you. That means, like, okay, if you remove that piece of paper,
it's a situationship. yes, because legally hawatambui kama you guys meoana.
How I see it as hypothetically, just it's an hypothetical scenario. If I do get married to the guy I'm in love with, and if I don't get married to the guy I'm in love with, but we both we both love each other too much. We are both living together. We both are doing everything to, like, what husband and wife would do. The only missing part is legalizing it,
which is the most important. It's also very important.
So I'm just trying to think, kwamba, if I don't legalize it, that means, let's say, all the assets, all the things that we build together, or even the child that we have, or keeping all that aside, if anything happens to him, I cannot be his family.
Exactly.
Because suppose something happens to him, The family is the one that needs to be contacted first.
Exactly.
Unless otherwise he has put me as his legal guardian.
If
But
you're married to him, that yani automatically wenda unakuwa the first point
person,
of contact.
because I'm family. But then if I don't legalize it, that means I have
very
no
dangerous.
relationship at all.
Exactly, it's very dangerous.
I remember same thing happened to me in Dubai when I was dating a guy, and then we went to Dubai. He fell sick. We had to go to the hospital, and I told them I'm his girlfriend, and they said, we don't care, you're not his family.
Exactly.
So now,
on what
now
basis?
I get it. Now I get it. The it's the small things that matter to make it, like to make.
No, it's not
to
small
make it
actually,
look
honey. It's big. It's very big. It's very, very
going to
big.
the hospital and telling you you're not his girlfriend. I mean, you're not his family.
Where is the legal basis? Unless if you were truly by blood.
That time I didn't think it that way. That for me it was just like a very insignificant thing. Like, okay, I'm not his girlfriend, no problem. The family is there, they will handle it.
Honey. That's
I think
paper?
if you have been together for longer, like maybe 5-6 years, and then you go to the hospital with him, and then they tell you that, itakuuma sana, like it will really pain you. That oh my god, that's my partner, but you're not married.
Where is the proof? Because at the end of the day, they'll ask you, where is the proof? Okay, I think it begs me to come to one of the questions that we have here.
Okay.
I know imeenda hivi hivi, but there is a question here that I wanted to ask. So from the conversation that we just had, sawa, between I think now we're veering from love and arranged marriage, but it's fine.
Yeah.
So is marriage still essential in this day and age?
So that's exactly what we were talking about. Like for me, I'm ready not to get married because I have this belief that first of all, I don't have money to waste in like a wedding or marriage or whatever.
No, you don't need to do a big wedding, but go on.
And also, for me, I'm maybe I'm just different. For me, I'm a bird. I will stay with a guy for 10 years, it's fine without marriage. But at least I know that if it ends, I have the freedom to run away, to go wherever I want. But if we legalize it, that means there are legal procedures. You have to stay separated, and then you have to go into this legal battle of mara separation and then divorce and all that. It is stressful. So me, I'm like, I don't want that stressful life. I mean, we already ended things. Let it end straight, direct. If I have to sign papers, let me just sign papers. But it's not that way. It's actually way complicated than we kind of can think it through.
No, it is complicated.
Yeah,
but
so I don't want that complication. So I would rather stay with a guy without wedding, without marriage.
Okay. So let me actualize it. So Dixita, you're telling me kwamba you are ready to stay in a 15-year situationship with a person, build everything you guys want to build. So, and let me also like point out everything. For example, have a kid or not, build assets, let's say, okay, so in this point, I'm not even going to include family. I'm just going to say it's between you and the guy.
Yes.
Build assets, equity, probably have a kid or not. It might happen. You might fall pregnant, even if you did not want to, but you might fall pregnant. Have a kid together. So you have this, it's like you're building this foundation on quicksand. Are you ready to risk all that for a 15, let's say, or 10 or whatever, 5-year relationship / situationship, and then ukisema kwamba haya tunakuja kuachana? Either way, hata mkija kuachana, Dixita, as long as within those years there are things that both of you have accomplished, it will still need to go through the process of, okay, so you guys have separated. What are you going with? What am I going with? What sijui nini. Yani huwezi ukaescape hiyo kitu. Marriage as the document is there to make sure that, okay, ndo maana siku hizi hata kuna kitu kinaitwa prenup, but let's not even get into prenup because that is even more complicated. Kwamba there is an quote-unquote asset sharing basis that is there that at least can protect both of you. Because I can't imagine myself building a life with a man for such a long time, and then when it comes to a point whereby sawa, we have both mutually agreed kwamba tunaachana. Kwamba yes, let's say for example, yeye ndo anaondoka na kila kitu alafu mimi nabaki na sifuri. I don't know. I don't even know how. It's too risky for me. It's too risky. And that is why I'm saying love is not enough, and love cannot be the only thing. But also, if love is put, if love is centered, at least mwisho wa siku inasaidia mambo mengi sana, kwa sababu okay, naomba tena nirudi tena, okay, sorry, I'm yapping so much, but like I imagine myself, I'm not married, so I don't know how it would be. I've married someone, maybe I've been married for this person for 25, 35 years. Probably my parents were like, what, almost 35, 36 years married together. And people change.
Yeah, people change.
Everybody's entitled to change. You will change, I will change. Exactly. The love that we had initially, the exhilarating love, probably might not be the same mwisho wa siku.
Phase out, yeah.
Ina fizzle out. What probably might be left is labda friendship, or kuna ile mtu kwamba familiarity, sio kwamba unampenda, yani unampenda kwa kiasi kwamba yani like sijui, like, you know, that sort of like passionate love.
No.
But it's a person ambayo yani you're just like, this is my person. I don't think that's a bad thing, because I think most of us are sometimes scared to get married because we think of losing the passion and we feel like that's the end of it. But I personally feel like I am not scared to go, like, to see where this goes, in the sense that we've gotten married. It's been 10 years. We're probably not in love like we used to. This love has transformed maybe into just friendship or into sijui nini. So variables ziko nyingi sana. But for me, that doesn't scare me to get married and have like a legal documents. You states this is absolutely, for me, I still like it. I would still say I still like the marriage thingy. So for me, I think it's still relevant for me in this day and age. It's very relevant for me.
But have you noticed how times have changed? Right now we have our freedom to choose whatever we want, live the way we like, the life we want. Like back in the days, imagine mtu hana hata ile freedom ya kufanya all that. And now we have that freedom to live the way we want, choose the life we want, get married to whoever we want.
Or not get married at all.
Yeah, just stop following trends. Like, you know, right now, like I will marry only if he's like filthy rich and we're looking like private jet rich. Otherwise, I'm definitely not like ready to get married just randomly.
Sawa. And it's very interesting kwa sababu I like the fact that for you, your choice is more of, you don't really veer towards the marriage unless for you, like, the person is filthy rich. And for me, I think I still veer into the sense of getting married, obviously with the conditions that I've just mentioned, and I know the importance of having that legal document. So it's very interesting how everyone has like a different opinion and the choices we have to make
when we know
we know exactly what we want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, cheers to that. Like,
cheers to that.
Really,
cheers to that.
Cheers
to that. I think this Serengeti apple is doing something to us, eh?
Me, I just like how refreshing it is. Me, I don't know kwa kweli for
it's
others.
crisp. Yeah, it's crisp. Yeah. It's very crisp.
Anyways, so okay, let me ask you that.
Okay.
Now, who benefits more from marriage?
Maswali magumu, eh?
Who benefits more from marriage?
Between men and women?
Yes.
My God. I think ili swali, I am thinking very, very hard on my response. If you ask me, I think men benefit more.
Why?
Do you know how it feels like? Okay, I'm going to put this very funny example. There is one day nimerudi nyumbani, like from work. I was so tired. I think I had it was like almost 10 p.m. And then I have to go back home, and then I get home, and then I have to figure out what to cook. And then I remember nilikuwa nimefua nguo. I had to go and kuanua the clothes. I didn't have the energy kuzikunja, nikazichukua nikaziweka in the laundry box, and then I had to go and shower. Like, traditionally, if I was a man, those things would have already been taken care of by my woman. You understand what I'm saying? Traditionally. Now I sat down and I was like, it feels nice to be a married man, because I don't think I would have to deal with all of those things. Because the thing is, when we look at marriage, we only look in the sense that okay, so probably every gender has their role to play.
Yeah.
But we usually ignore the feminine role that women bring to the table.
Yeah.
Huwa tunasema, we feel like as if it's a role that anybody can do. Actually, no. I beg to differ.
No.
It is not an easy role. So Mimi, if you really ask me between like I feel like men have it, like men benefit more from this marriage. And ukute sasa wale wanaume, the traditional ones ambao ndo wakishaoa wake zao, they don't work, so they'll probably stay at home mom. So unakuta that woman is focusing mainly on everything home related. So yeah, akienda, he's gone out to look for the money to get the bag. When he comes home, his homely let's say activities or domestic activities are sorted. I feel like men benefit more.
Okay.
From that perspective.
It's very interesting.
What do you think?
So you put it in a manner whereby you're looking at both male and women working.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you can say that male benefits more.
Yeah.
As opposed to me, the way I look at it as, if I get married, and again, like I mentioned, has to be filthy rich. Why do I need to work? I'll stay home and do the dishes, clean the house, make sure the house is ready. And for that matter, I mean, I already do that for my own house. The only difference is right now I do it, and on top of that, I even have to go to the office. So that kind of exhausts me.
Mm-hmm.
But if you leave me alone in the house, nisafishe nyumba yangu, nimpikie mume wangu, I make sure his laundry is done, like, I feel like I'm benefiting, because if he is willing to finance my entire life, I am benefiting. I don't have to go and now start stressing kwamba sijui my boss anaenda kunisema kule, I have to finish this presentation, kuna meetings sijui I have to take. No, because I know nikimaliza hiyo kazi, I just have to put my legs up and watch TV. I have like the whole time to rest, sleep, or do whatever I want. Me, I feel like I will benefit that.
Okay, so you feel like women will benefit more.
Yeah, as opposed to my husband, who is out there anatukana nani the employees, yuko na pambana na employees jamani, anapambana na meetings zake na boss wake huko. The stress that he's getting, wakati mimi, the only stress I'm getting is what will I cook for my husband today? Or this thing is not going away. What am I supposed to do? So for me, I'm benefiting here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear you loud and clear. For me, I would still go back to I would still love a hybrid sort of engagement. Because if for example, yes, I was married young, and we'll come to that question, we have it. I was married very young, in the sense that I finished uni, boom, straight, I got married. I have not experienced working or fending for myself, or doing a job. I would probably not have this perspective. But as I am today, I'm not married, and I work and I fend for myself. Yes. So right now speaking, if I get a very rich husband, yes, I don't know how it would be just sitting at home and doing all those things. I feel like I would go mad. I would probably have my own business and hire someone to do the home,
the petty stuff.
They're not petty.
Yeah.
Cleaning a house,
sijui
cooking the house,
sorry,
cooking, sijui nini, sijui nini. Like, I would definitely still feel like I would outsource someone to do the labor, because that labor is not easy.
No, I thought you meant like running the business, and you will only be like an exec leader.
No. Me, that's what I'm saying. Me, I will probably run my passion business that my very rich husband has opened for me. Yes, I would run the business and make sure everything is in my name. But still, like the household activities and chores, I still feel like I still have to outsource, because Dixita, I don't imagine myself as where I am right now with my experience of life. I don't imagine myself being a stay-at-home mom. I feel like it will drive me nuts, because I already have this
high energy.
High energy, but also in the sense that I know people are gonna say that's masculine energy. You can call it whatever you want, but tayari nimeshafanya kazi. Tayari I already know how to like fend for myself. So it's a skill that I've already acquired, and it's very difficult for someone to just be like, stop, sit, and you're just going to be cooking and cleaning. I feel like I'll go crazy. Me, that's my opinion.
I totally understand where you're coming from, and this is the reason why. Coming back to me, I am a very hyperactive woman as well. It's not just you. I cannot sit idle. If I do sit idle, it will only be for like a week maximum. So the reason why right now I'm learning so many skills, I'm learning like digital products, I'm learning social media, I'm a consultant myself, I do research, I write as well, blogs. So there are so many extracurricular activities that I'm learning, and I want to master in that, AI as well. I'm preparing basically because I'm looking at in a strategic point of view. I'm looking long term. I'm thinking long term. If right now I do get a husband who is super rich, private jet rich, I will stay at home, but that will not stop me from doing what I want to do.
Okay.
Now,
Makes sense.
with AI, with digital marketing, with digital products, creating. So I will be doing that, but I know I will have full control. Today I will wake up, I'll be like, okay, I want to do this, I'll do that. Tomorrow I can be like, putting my legs up and watch TV. I will have that freedom of doing whatever I want in my own terms, in my own time.
I get where you're coming from. So you
yeah.
like the fact whereby you have the freedom to choose when you want to engage your skills or
Yes.
or okay
Or
okay.
turn off. Now, if
Okay.
you start
I love
a business,
I love that.
this is a full-time thing, you
Yes,
know?
it is.
And
Yes,
that
it
this is the main reason why I am avoiding to open any business. So many people have told me so many times, Dee, you're so talented, why don't you have your own business? And I'm just like, you guys think that opening a business is
It's not
easy.
easy.
It's a piece of cake.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
I'm not stupid, neither am I dumb. I know what I'm doing. That energy that it takes away from you, it is just exhausting. And I chose a soft life. I chose a rich husband. Why would I want to take myself, like let myself go through all that stress of a business? For what? Just because I can't stay idle? I will stay at home, watch TV.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I think I love that for you. Me, I still feel like at some point, I still want a bit of autonomy and control.
Yeah.
I think it boils down to also control. I still feel like I want to still have a bit of control of my life.
Yeah.
I love the fact that someone is taking care of me 100%, but it's scary as fuck because I have seen in many instances how that can turn ugly, in the sense that someone can just decide today they don't want to take care of you.
Yeah.
I've seen, so like, oh my God, sometimes I just go on TikTok and just like scroll and see those stories. It's a bit horrific. But and still kwamba and where I'm coming from, it's not like as if mimi hapa I love to work. But if I think of the risk, I think of someone having autonomy of my entire life, it actually scares me because I have seen case in point where this has happened to some of the people around me or to, like, you know, like, let's say aunties or whatever, that's it looked pretty on the outside. They didn't have to do anything. And oh my God, I'm like, I would love for sure. I would love to go through that life. But if I think of the back stories of like, mtu sijui kuninyanyasa, mara sijui anaanza kukupangia wewe sijui mpaka naenda kuanza kuomba hela sijui ya hiki, and then and God, like you just have to pray to God. I think I just pray to God I get, either way, I get a generous man who can be able to afford me, my needs, and take care of me. And that's why I don't want to put a specific amount of money, because you might get, it's either way. You can get a man who has money and still mistreat you, and you can get a stingy man who doesn't have money and still mistreat you. So yani it can go either way. Yani hakuna yani it could go either way. So I think for me, that's why I'm really scared of like losing that autonomy of my life. And that's why I usually keep veering back to like, I still have to do something like this. Hata kama it's not a very, very serious business. Like kuna kakitu ambacho I know like I bring to the table that's sort of financial in the sense. Yeah, that's the thing.
Me, I'm not scared of starting over from scratch, to be honest, because I know my parents are there. I know my sister is there. So even if I fail, even if that guy tells me right now that I'm not going to support you financially, it's okay.
What if he waits? He waits 15 years later, and then that's
It's
what
okay.
he tells
Kwani
you.
my sisters are not there. Kwani my parents are not there. Kwani my parents are not leaving stuff for me there.
Oh my
No, like for me, again, I will never go blindly. Never. Even if that guy is financially supporting me. Nitafungua account yangu ko pembeni. Yeye atajuaje? Whomst will know. Whomst will know. Nafungua account yangu ko pembeni. Naweka pesa yangu kule. If anything happens, I at least have a backup.
You have a fallback plan.
Yeah.
And then sorry, to add on to that, I think I get it completely. And I think our perspectives are mostly from, I think, what we've experienced, because I have experienced women in my life who did not have that backup plan.
Yeah.
One, because probably by then the odds were not in their favor. They actually had to rely on their husbands.
Yeah.
But now that right now, I actually feel like there is an option whereby I can have a fallback plan, then I'm definitely going to use that fallback plan. Kama unavyosema kwamba you have something ambacho, I know this is something that I don't think most women like to talk about, but have a fallback plan, jamani. Yani binadamu yote anaweza kabadilika. Yani it's yani let's not sit here and also sometimes there are women who are like, no, it can never be me. It can never be me, my friend. Hey. Even the ones that are going through it, at some point they never thought it would have happened to them.
No.
Unaona, eh?
Yeah.
So I have a question.
Uh-huh.
So we were talking about mambo ya age. So what do you think is the ideal age to get married? Like in your early 20s,
No.
in your 30s, in your 40s.
No.
Like what is the ideal age to get married? No, me, I want to hear from you. Like you, what do you think?
Okay. Let me tell you guys a story.
I love those.
When I was 22 years old, 22, 23, 24 hivi, I really thought I would be married by now. And I am so very glad that I did not get married. Thank you, Jesus. I will always thank God for that. Because at that moment, I was surrounded by friends. I was in a friend circle. And everyone was getting married. And I was just like, why not me? Why not me? We're all of the same age group. Right now, they are suffering.
What do you mean they're suffering?
What happens is, in your 20s, your brain is not matured enough yet to know exactly what you want. You need to experience each and everything in your life so that when you're ready to settle down, you're not confused. You're not like, hii chakula kitamu, hii hapana. Hiki kitamu, mimi I don't know, I'm confused. Huyo au huyo? No. In your 20s,
Sielewa mfano ulotoa.
In your 20s, your brain is like hyperactive. In your 20s, you're confused. You don't know what you want. You think you know what you want, but you don't know what you want. So you will pick whatever is there. Me, I thought I will be married with my 2-year-old Nani relationship because he was there. So the good thing it didn't happen. But imagine if it would have happened, I would have regretted. Kwa sababu, I did not have any other options, so I chose to settle down. You get it? But as soon as things ended with him, oh boy, I got exposed. I got to do things that I've never even thought that I wanted to do. I enjoyed my life to the maximum up until at the age of 30. Even right now as we speak, mpaka sasa hivi, I'm still learning things about myself, things that I like, things that I don't like. In a guy, in myself, in life, in relationship, in career, everything. Yes, I always say money because it's a huge factor. But back in the days when I was in my 20s, I didn't care about money. In my 20s, all I cared about was getting drugged to the extent that mtu ananivuta. Literally, all I wanted was to enjoy my life. I did not give a shit about money. For me, money was chukua hela, kanywe. Chukua hela, nunua vitu. That's it.
By the way, drink responsibly. Drink responsibly.
That
Proudly
is what I was
by
thinking in my
Serengeti.
20s, as soon as the guy broke up with me. Even right now, as soon as I get a little bit of money, I will go and travel. So even right now, I'm like confused still a little bit. Kwamba, do I really want to get married or do I want to settle down? There's a difference between these two things. So I think like the correct age to get married is late 30s because pale sasa tayari umesha enjoy your life to the extent umeshapata your mental breakdown, umeshapata your midlife crisis, you have been through all that shit, you're now settled. But before you do that, Mimi, I will genuinely recommend and suggest and give advice to people. Please live your life to the fullest, Kwanzaa. Don't settle down just because that guy is, promising you dreams and wishes in your 20s especially. Yeah, nigga. That nigga itself, he doesn't know what he wants.
Okay.
He can't be promising you things.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works. Okay. 100% what you said. I don't think I'm very far from what you said. At least the example of what I have seen here in terms of, so I'm going to connect three things: arranged marriage, getting married early, and
Love marriage.
No. Filthy rich families. I'm going to say families slash, I'm going to put it that way.
Yeah.
So the possibility of those three happening is very huge, in the sense that most of the people, at least there is an example there.
The who? Yeah.
Situation kama hiyo, of course it doesn't happen often, but it's the example that I have. Kwamba, I think the couple was, I think they were really young. They were almost like, 21, 22, 23 there. Very young. And it was an arranged marriage, and also filthy rich families. And if you look at the basis, because it's two families joining together to create basically an empire. Okay? So paka hapo, like, love is not even a priority. Probably wakifika huko ndani wakaelewana, wakaendelea nini, they grow into each other. Probably it may work out or may not work out, but the likelihood of them separating is very small, because the intent of that marriage is basically to bring families together and build an empire, or multiply the wealth, something like that. Now we go back to the same variables. Love marriage. Getting married early in a love marriage, I don't think it's beneficial. Please, yani achana nayo. Unless if you're getting in an arranged marriage with filthy rich family, leave it alone. Don't get married when you're 22 to a broke man. It's not, it doesn't make sense. Leave it alone. Unaona? Kwa hiyo, I would recommend, if you want, let's say, love marriage, do a love marriage when you're much older. You understand who you are. I don't have a specific age. It could be late 20s, early 30s, late 30s, early 40s. I have an auntie who got married when she was 40 years old. Oh my God. Yeah, by then she had money. Rich auntie. She's a filthy rich auntie. She also got married to a man. He's also filthy rich. So like, when you're shajipata, okay? It was love, because they met. I don't know how they met, but they met, and then that's how they got married to each other. So they were partners before. So it's not like in this instance whereby who is namzidi huyu hela sijui. No. Both of them, they were like probably
well settled.
Yes, well settled in an equal level.
Yeah.
So I would not encourage a love marriage when you're young, 20, 21, 22. It's not beneficial, because if I look at it financial wise, what are you going to gain from there? Heartbreak. And then you're going to give birth to 6 babies, and then after that man is broke. He doesn't even have money. Why the hell are you doing it? If you're getting married young, get an arranged marriage to a filthy rich family, then I would say yes. At least get something out of it, man.
I think
that's my opinion.
To bring you back to the question of arranged marriage, young, filthy rich. Now, again, not from my own personal experience, because, hey, I'm not filthy rich, but also I'm not young. But from what I've seen out there, especially with rich people, yes, the kids get married at the very young age, but that is not a marriage. That is just family union.
Exactly. Ndo arranged
that is
marriage.
A business union.
Exactly. Ndo arranged marriage.
Unajua kuna arranged marriage mbili. Kuna arranged marriage whereby my dad will bring me a guy to get married to because I'm single.
Okay.
And then kuna arranged marriage whereby the dad does not give a shit about the daughter. All he cares about is that I want to get into partnership with that family, because there is a business relationship happening. Yeah, so there are 2 different kinds of arranged marriage.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
Yes.
The one that you're talking about.
You're rich, sijui young age, sijui nini. Mimi, that is not, I don't consider that as a marriage. I consider
But
that
it
as
is
a
a
business
marriage.
partnership.
But okay, but like
the kids
but
have no
it's still
choice.
at the end of the day, it is still.
The kids have no choice.
Listen, I think okay. Let's go back. I think your priority,
Yes,
and the priority of that arrangement that you don't think is a marriage is a marriage. For them, it is a marriage in the basis that the foundation and the priority of that union, quote marriage, is building wealth together.
yes,
Combining families and building wealth together.
Yes.
That is a marriage, okay? For you, it might not seem like a marriage because your priority is probably
Yes.
not combining business or sijui equity together.
Yeah.
Your priority is totally something different. Lakini sasa, you can't still call that not a marriage. It is a marriage. Hata kama priority yao sio
Legally,
mapenzi.
yeah. I mean, legally,
priority,
yeah.
yani unaambiwa mkiingia huko kwenye ndoa ndo mtajuana huko. And actually, listen, I don't actually think in most cases it's as bad as we think. Because if you ask me, I've never been in an arranged marriage. If you ask me, sometimes, I was looking at these TikTok reels sana. Unakuta kuna mtu ambaye anasema, like for example, sign me up for sijui like an arranged marriage, and then it's like a it's a very funny TikTok. Ziko nyingi sana. And I've seen it so much. Hata mimi mwenyewe I've reposted it so much. Because sometimes I'm just like, listen, the streets are the ghetto, Dixita. The streets are the ghetto. To get someone that both of you are intentionally wants to do this thing and are equally on the same, I'm not even going to say like equally yoked in the sense that, we love together. I'm not even going to put love as a basis in this sense.
Kwamba what to be in a communion.
Yes, both of you have the same intention. It's so difficult because these days I feel like we have so many choices. So like someone is like, you find someone who is in a very good relationship, but they're like, maybe there's something better out there. Maybe there's something better out there. So each ndo kinachoharibu love marriages in the sense that everybody feels like there is something better out there. There is something better out there. But at the end of the day, when you come back and see, that's when I was like, oh my God, I lost the love of my life because I did not mature. No, it's because you, with your damn head, you thought there was better out there. Now that girl has been married to another man who loves her and takes care of her. Woke up unalia machozi. Umempoteza. Haya sasa umefaidika nini?
Ndio maana mimi nasema, Melissa, mimi I'm not against arranged marriage. Me, I'm ready. If right now, if my dad tells me here is a guy, get married.
But he has
to be filthy rich, because I am not getting into an arranged marriage where the guy is broke. What am I going to do with you?
No. Even
you
me,
can't afford my lifestyle.
No, even me, Yonakata.
You cannot afford my lifestyle.
Even me, that's when I refuse. An arranged marriage to a broke man. The hell?
So Mimi, I don't care what kind of man you are. As long as you're rich, Mimi, I'm happy to get married to him. Like, legit. Call me whatever you want.
I like how you're saying I don't care what kind of man you are.
No, I don't. Because right now, if I have to think it that way, that I don't want to end up alone in my life and I need someone like a partnership, I would rather get married to a guy who is rich. Tutajuana huko mbele kwenye ndoa, whether we love each other or not.
It doesn't matter as long as you're catching flights.
Exactly. As long as Mimi, I have my freedom that tomorrow I want to go to Maldives, get on a flight and go, like the way I'm doing right now. Because if I get in like right now, I have that freedom.
Yes.
If I get into the arranged marriage and I don't have that freedom,
then what's the point?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why am I with you? I would rather stay single.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. So it's basically getting a marriage with someone to add value onto what you already have. Because it's called hypergamy. And listen, do not shame women for
I don't care. Shame me, whatever you want. Me, I
no.
don't care.
No. There actually, it's a strategy for brokies. Most brokies, they want to shame women. Oh, sijui nini, your standards are too high. You like sijui money. Sijui nini. Yes, I like money. Don't you like money as well? I like money. Yes, I like money. I like security. I like a nice life. Why on earth would you, even you, if you had your daughter, would you want your daughter to go and get married to a broke man anayemtesa? Hapana. Kwa hiyo sasa kwa nini unataka mimi hapa ndo niwe mfano? Sitaki. I don't wanna. So if we're getting into a marriage and you cannot even sustain where I currently am or upgrade my life, then I'm as good as single.
Exactly.
I'm as good as single. So,
anyways,
what question do you have? You have another question?
Now comes a very, 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 very controversial topic. Culture and traditions in the marriage and wedding. Hivi, subiri niulize. We're in 2026. Why do I still receive kadi za mchango?
Is that a question?
Yeah.
Unaniuliza mimi au
unauliza nani? Okay, sawa. Nawauliza nyie na pia nakuuliza wewe. It's 2026, guys. Why am I still receiving kadi za mchango? Alafu naambiwa, usipochanga huruhusiwi kuja kwenye harusi yangu. Like,
okay.
Why?
Okay. So I know we had this back and forth initially, but let's talk about it again. I think if you ask me, kadi za michango as it's like it's an African sort of tradition whereby the society is helping these two people join in marriage. Kuoana. Sawa. I don't think ni lazima uchangie harusi, cause hata mimi mwenyewe specifically sitachangia harusi ambayo sitaki kwenda na siwezi kuchangia harusi ya watu ambayo like sio watu ambao nawajua. Like if I don't know these people, they're not people that I personally know or I'm personally connected to. Why on earth would I kuchanga for that wedding? But if it's people that I know, people that are actually like close to me and I know this person, then yes, I'll be obliged kuchanga. And I'll kuchanga whatever I have. And it doesn't necessarily mean kwamba I can kuchanga and not show up because there is like a wedding I did last year. I changaed but I didn't go because I had already had other plans. But it's I don't think you're forced to kuchanga, if you ask me. And sio lazima pia to attend it. You get what I'm saying? So you still have the option of sio lazima you attend the wedding na sio lazima uchange. But also, if we go back, I'll come back to you. But if we also go back, there are people in the society ambao they also feel offended wasipopelekewa kadi za michango. Especially nanili age ya wazazi wetu, our aunties. Wanasema sijui mtoto wa fulani na fulani anaolewa, alafu akuletewa kadi ya mchango. Anaona kwa hiyo sasa mnanionaje mimi? Kwamba hamkunialika kwenye harusi yenu. Sijui nini. So they feel kind of offended that you did not extend an invite. So already that is like an invite. Kwamba kadi ya mchango hii hapa. So automatically ukichanga unakuwa kama umeinvitiwa kwenye hiyo wedding. So they feel sort of like offended. But yeah, take it away. Take it away.
Mimi, I have my own beliefs. Me, I understand kwamba back in the days, because of the society, you know, it's like you were living in a closed society. So there is a thing kwamba you're in a small village. Melissa's village hut is here. Dixita's hut is here. Jason's hut is here. The Six Birds hut is here.
Who's Jason?
So it's like a community, unajua. In a community, it is good kwamba Melissa's daughter is getting married. Jamani, community, tuchange, tumoeshe huyo mtoto wetu, because Melissa is not just that hurts your daughter is not just your daughter, it's that community's daughter. So I understand that tradition, lakini it's 2026 guys. Wewe na wanamme wako mmekubaliana kufunga ndoa. You guys stood up and said, mimi na Melissa, we want to get married, right? If you guys don't have money, why say nataka kuolewa White Sands, nataka kufanya sherehe yangu iwe Johari? You guys don't have money. But you guys have that mentality kwamba watu wapo watatuchangia. Why? Why? My budget is like, I want to get married to Melissa. My budget is milioni moja. I will look for a venue. I will look for everything that fits milioni moja. That's it. Whoever wants kuchanga wachangie, whoever doesn't want kuchanga wasichangie. Mimi, I have my close friends, unajua watakuja, I only want 15 people. That's it. Lakini right now, mimi, I was in my previous office, naambiwa changa, usipochanga kadi upewi. Kwani mimi nimekwambia nakuja kwenye harusi yako? Like, okay, I know that guy. I knew that guy. But
you're not close to him.
Even though I'm not, I knew that guy. I'm not close to him, but it's just that, oh my God, you know, he's getting married. I should go and congratulate them. But no, apparently I'm not allowed to because sina kadi ya harusi.
Okay.
That mentality, I feel like it is stupidity, because mimi, I'm coming there not to eat your free food. I'm coming there to celebrate and to congratulate you, to be happy in your happiness. But then you restrict me, telling me, no, you cannot come because hujachanga. Yo.
Okay. I'll come back to community.
Yeah.
So the example that you gave on community, obviously, like siku hizi, like you said, this is 2026.
Yeah.
We are living in a globalized village. Dixita, your community does not just end around people you live with. You have community of people. You have a sister in Kenya. You have, let's say, a brother in Dubai. You have like your community is not only tied to the people who actually physically live around you. That's one. Two, community is very different, very many things. Community can also be kwa sababu community ni wale watu ambao wanakuzunguka. Kwa hiyo community inaweza ikawa watu kazini, community inaweza ikawa the people you, let's say, go to football with. Community can be people that you, let's say, have brunch with. Community is just people who are around you that know you and you know, mnajuana. That is, I would say that's what community is. Now, the problem is, kama ulivyokuwa unaelezea nilikusikiliza vizuri. What is, again, it is wrong to force someone kukuchangia for you wakati you're not even close to this person. Usimlazimishe mtu kukuchangia. Unaona, wewe what you can do is send out, it's like sending out like, I'm getting married, toa kadi za michango. Atakaye kuchangia amekuchangia. Unaona, ambaye hata haja kuchangia. Sio kwamba ni compulsory kwamba yani hii lazima unichangie, alafu usipomchangia unamkasirikia. Wewe huwezi jua what kind of financial situation they're in by the time that you're telling them. Probably they're going through a lot. People wanauguza sijui wazazi wao. Someone is going through a shit ton of things. Unaona, and then you're just there like, oh lazima unichangie. No, it's not a must. And that's why I'm saying sio lazima wewe umchangie mtu. It actually just comes from wewe as wewe, what's from your own heart unaweza ukachangaje. The second thing is when you were talking about you want to congratulate someone. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, showing gratitude in this day and age, we're going back to finances. Kwamba, if you really want to congratulate someone, go to their wedding, sawa. At least the least that you can do is chip in. Kwamba, okay, basi chukueni, it's like, for example, chukua maybe hii $100 itawasaidia maybe kwenye, nisikilize, let me finish, okay? Let me finish,
yes. I'm not saying anything.
Let me finish, okay? Hiyo $100, there is no way $100 yako Dixita can even cover all the expenses, sawa, za hiyo wedding. Sikatai kwamba you can say maybe I would love an intimate wedding of 15 people. Actually, inawezekana kwamba maybe you can say kwamba nataka intimate wedding ya 15 people na still bado mtu kwa uwezo wake anashindwa. Labda hao 15 people ndo mnachangia, mnafanya maybe a dinner, imeisha. So inategemeana na uwezo wa the couple na their community that is surrounding them. You get what I'm saying? So back to my point, whereby you want to show gratitude, you want to you want to congratulate the couple. Kwamba, congratulations, you want to be part of their celebratory day. The least you can do is kuwachangia so that you can show up and be there kwamba like, you know what, I support you, I'm here, I support your marriage, congratulations. Unatoa hata kama sijui ni shingapi bwana, siku hizi michango yani imeshakuwa mingi sana, lakini uwaga like, congratulations, hiki ndo kiasi cha hela ambacho nimeweza kuwachangia. Na sio lazima Dixita uende. Kama unataka unaweza ukaenda, lakini kama hauna muda, don't go. But again, at the end of the day, I'm still saying kwamba it's not a must for you to kuchanga. But if you really, your intention is to go there, sawa, and be like, congratulate the couple and be part of the wedding ceremony, the least you can do is kuwachangia hela. You love money, don't you? Even me, I love money.
No, kwa sababu mimi hapo niwaze, I have to changia hela kwenye harusi yake and then I have to go look for a gift to give him as a wedding gift. Mimi, I cannot do that.
Ndo maana nasemaje?
I have been to weddings whereby watu hata kuniuliza jamani mchango sijui no, nimepata tu mwaliko naenda. And the wedding that we went to White Sands, unakumbuka ile beach wedding, maskini ya Mungu hata mchango haja nani.
Those people, they look like they had money. and they were not, the husband was not a Tanzanian.
So let me give you a realistic situation what happened to me last year. Last year there was this friend, I won't even call them friends, it's just they were in my group circle, they knew us. She got married, so she was like, I had to toa mchango, but I was traveling, so I wasn't even sure that I was gonna go there. So apparently just because I didn't changa, she didn't put my name on the guest list. The husband now was, I knew the husband before I knew her. So the husband messaged me, because the husband ni mzungu. The husband messaged me, they don't believe in mchango. He messaged me, please come. And that time I was literally on my way from my flight. I arrived and my brother is like, D, go, you know, usifanye hivi because we have known them. Nikasema sawa, because mimi I don't want to changa. Like, why should I changa? So because the husband messaged me, I was like, sawa, nitaenda. Nimevaa sangu, I went all the way, the reception was at Fishmonger. Hey, shoga, si nimeenda. Your name was not there. So they're like, you can't get in. Hujachanga. And I was like, Mimi, I wasted my time, I wasted my energy, and everyone knows how much I value my time. Menileta pale, my name is not there. So why did you message me and tell me, please do come?
So even when you showed them the message, they still didn't.
They didn't.
Oh, wow.
They didn't.
That's
They're like,
quite a
oh,
unique situation.
hujachanga, kwa hiyo huwezi kuingia. I was like, what kind of bullshit is this? And that kind of pissed me. And they are very well loaded.
They're well off.
Very well off. This is what happened. And I'm just like, we are in 2026. This, like, it just bothers me so much. So much when these things happen. Like, you're there to celebrate a union. And it was not even a wedding. It was just a reception. And the reception was from the guy's side. Lakini wale, the familia waliishikilia, familia ya mwanamke, waliishikilia kwamba no, huwezi kuingia because hujatoa mchango. Like, that bothered me a lot. And that's the reason why I am like literally against this tradition. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. And that's a very unique situation. So from what I'm hearing, I don't think that girl is your friend like you think she was. Not. She's definitely not your friend one. Okay, so I think if it were me, I think what I would have done, and I'm so sorry that you had to go there and you had to turn back because I hate that. Yeah, mimi jamani, kitu kama hicho kishai kunitokea. It was not a wedding, it was a separate event. I was furious. What I would have done is I would have messaged the groom and I've been like, thank you so much for this mwaliko. I would have come up with an excuse. I'll probably be like, I am on my layover in, let's say, I don't know, wherever I am in my layover, let's say sijui wapi, sijui I just came from a flight. I would have loved to come. Maybe probably I'll just like I'll find a way to come and see you guys, or maybe give a gift to any. Unajua kuna namna ambapo you have just to play these things because the lady clearly is not your friend, but the groom would really like you to be there. It doesn't matter if you changad or don't not changa, but hey, this is a very unique situation, but I'm so sorry. I made a huge deal about it because, like, I don't think it's a groom's problem, but I don't blame the groom because it's the lady how she is. And I cannot believe that I actually, like, brought her into my life. Like, last year was just shit for me. So, like... I don't think the lady was your friend. Yeah. And I feel really bad for the groom because he had to settle. No offense. But, Yeah. I did message them. No one responded. I tried to call him. He picked after, like, 3 times after I was already gone. And I was like, you know what? I cannot do this. I just cannot. Yeah. So those kind of restrictions, a person is coming with good intentions to celebrate your union, you know, and then you do such things with your guests. For me, that is just like ninja natama. Because if you really want people to come and celebrate your daughter's wedding or your, like, you know, whoever is getting married, you just let loose. You can't restrict people from celebrating the, you know, union of 2 people. You just can't. Me, I've crashed weddings. I've crashed a wedding ya mzungu na mswahili walikuwa na olewa hapo. I don't know if it was a wedding or it was a reception at Golden Tulip. I crashed the wedding. Okay. And they didn't say anything about it. Like, I was literally even dancing with the groom and the bride. They didn't even say anything about it. So, you know, such traditions and customs, they kind of like restrict the happiness and celebrations that other people want to give you, like the blessings that other people want to give you on your wedding. Because maybe I'm not against your wedding. I'm not against you. I don't hate you. But now your restriction, your culture and your tradition is restricting me from celebrating you. But I think that's why, but okay, from what you've just described, that's a very unique situation. And I don't think it's about tradition, it's about the person specifically. Yeah. The person specifically she just did not want you there. It's not even tradition at this point. Using traditions as as a face cover. Yes. I think the last thing that I wanted to ask you from this from like the last thing I wanted to ask you from, what kind of wedding would you want? From what I'm hearing, what kind of wedding would you want? Me, my wedding, if you were to have a wedding. My wedding will only be me, my husband, his family, my family, and by my family I mean my mom. Exactly. I wanted to. What's the definition of family? I don't even care if my sisters come, but my mom, my dad, my dog, my husband's parents. and Melissa and my brother and my sister-in-law. Full stop, period. And it will not be in Tanzania. It will be a destination wedding where nobody will come. I do not want any single soul in my wedding.
Oh my God, this is lovely. This is lovely, lovely.
What about you?
Well, for me, I'm going to say I still love a good wedding, in the sense that I still love a good African wedding. If we can afford it, I would love to have 2 weddings.
Yeah.
I would love to have a wedding here with obviously friends and family, but obviously the guest list has to be very, mimi spendagi ile mtu anakuja unamwangalia like, who is this? Who is this? No, me, I don't believe in those things. But who is this? Who is this? Yani you can't even determine who the person is.
Yeah.
From wanakwambia from the side ya mke ambayo ndo wewe. You're like, huyu ni nani? Hata simjui. Me, I don't,
ni from your village yuko hata umfahamu lakini shangazi wako ndio amemuita.
I would love a union where we have our close friends and families.
Yeah.
For me, in terms of size, I don't think I have so many people in my life like that. So even if it's big, even if it's small, it's not something that I'm very fussed about. But second, I would still also want a destination wedding. Probably that could be the honeymoon. Like, let's go somewhere out of this country.
Mimi Melissa akiniwekea geti kwenye nani mlango wake eti mchango alafu ndio uingie, mimi nitakuja na mabounce. Nakuja na mabouncer.
Nakuingiaje mlango kwenye nanili? Kwanza I'll be like, sikia.
Kuingia eti lazima utoe mchango.
I'll be like, sikia. Kuna huyu dada anakuja with flaming blonde hair. Please let her in. Anyway, guys, this was such a very good conversation. It was I still have some. This was such a good conversation. Thank you so much, Serengeti Apple, for sponsoring our yap today.
Yes.
This was such a very, very nice conversation.
I finished it. Oh, I need more.
Yeah, I could give you mine if you want, but like, yeah, this was a very good conversation.
Yes. Anyway, so if you guys also want to drink, like mine is literally done. Like there is nothing.
I promise you just keep on drinking and drinking. It's a very good drink for yab.
Yeah.
And tell us in the comments if you try it, what you think of it. But for me, I think it's a very good drink. 10 out of 10.
Where can they get it? Me, I don't know where to get it. Where do they get it? Where do we get it?
I think it's because it's still quite new, but it should be in your nearest supermarket, in your nearest bar.
Okay.
Because it's still quite new, so it's still being, I think, distributed mambo kama hayo. Because you know it was just launched literally like last month.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thank you so much. Subscribe. See you when you see us again. I'm Miss Sweetbird.
Misty.
And thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.